Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everybody, and welcome to our next episode of the podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about investing because the whole topic for the next few episodes are all about investing. But last week, we talked about why we want to invest. But I think we, as financial consultants, financial advisors for the past cumulative over 20 years, I mean, the questions people come, they don't even understand what they're investing for. Right? You say, okay, I want to invest. Yeah, invest what? What duit lah? I want to make money. Yeah. But what's the objective? Right? What's the end goal? For what? Gentlemen, what are some of the objectives? Yeah, we use the official word, investing objectives, that people want to invest. That you've heard of.
Early retirement.
Early. Yes. I want passive income so I can retire. Pernah dengar?
I think that's the main one that
usually,
we always do. We always hear lah. The most common goal.
I think it's most common because it's usually what most financial consultant propose. That's why it's going around.
Yeah, but at the same time, macam it's one of the hardest, as in to retire itself. If without investment, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like
True.
15 to 20 years without working, and then you need a source of money. And to gain that amount just by saving is close to impossible. I mean, if you really want to depend on CPF life, by all means, but that's still not, I don't think it's going to be enough by the time we reach that age because of inflation and everything.
I think retirement is subjective.
I can retire today based on my bank account if I die on Thursday.
I mean, okay, my dad is pushing 70. So to me, most of the time I know he's been self-employed. He doesn't have investment, that's for sure, but he has some savings. His ideology of retiring is he doesn't have to worry about what else to pay, because the house is fully paid for. He's he has enough to pay for the monthly utilities and enough to pay to put food on the table. So at 50 plus, the reason he's working is because he wants to kill time. So to him, I can choose not to work. I'm comfortable. I already have fulfilled all my commitments. I'm just doing this because I want to. So there is his ideology of because he retire.
Wait, he's 50 plus?
While he was 50 plus, he onwards until now, the only reason he's working because he wants to kill time.
Awesome, man.
Then again, house is fully paid.
Yeah, everything is fully paid. Yeah.
So it's just pastime.
Just passing time.
But okay, from a financial planning perspective, that one we call it active retirement, right? You're still strong. I can still go ahead, continue, do a little bit of work here and there, go and play, go and do my hobbies, go travel. But now your dad is 70.
70.
Is he more active or less active?
Less active, but he do whatever he wants whenever he wants.
I mean, and alhamdulillah, he's healthy, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. He's healthy, he's able, he's whole, he's fine. I have met people, like literally I've met people, in fact, my own relatives, yang dah tua, no savings, no resources, kata they will work until they die. But the worst thing is they didn't die. They fell sick. They are bedridden, and it's not like sick cancer or confirmed die one. No, it's just I'm unable to work. Then how? You know what I mean? Then how? So this is where the gurus will come in and say, oh, you must have passive income. You must have passive income. Good. Then the reality of it is that a lot of times passive income isn't really passive. You have to put in quite a bit of effort. And numbers wise, so just for everybody watching today, at the point of today's recording, I know of two different sources of dividend paying halal investments that pay only about 4.5% to 5%. To put that into raw numbers, if you got $100,000, it gives you at 5% per annum, $5,000 per year at 100,000. $5,000 per year is about how much? 400
400 plus.
400 plus per month. Yeah, I mean, people, wow, how to live like that? The passive income. And so the dividend, we will cover dividends and we'll cover passive income in another episode. But the one that we always hear about is the goal is to have passive income, right? People say, I want passive income. But when?
Yeah, when?
Everybody will say now. Now, passive income now. And here's the thing, folks. If you are listening and you're watching this, it is possible to have passive income now. Possible. You look at whatever assets you have, take those assets, put it into a dividend-paying instrument, and you get passive income now. Question is how much? Enough or not? Can? So, I don't know, man. I hear people who tell me also invest. I want to invest so that I don't have to work anymore. And time is the only currency we all have, yes?
Yep.
I mentioned kita semua dah, dah 30 plus, aku dah 4%, right? We're going to continue working. The joke about, I can retire today if I die on Thursday. But a lot of us don't really understand how much time we truly have. Right? Popular culture says what? You don't have enough time. Life is short. Kan?
I mean, if you talk about retirement, we always plan that far lah. We will probably project at 65 because currently we do foresee us working until that time. Is it possible to shorten it? So since we are talking about investment goals, how about like maybe we put it shorter? Is it possible to invest maybe a short term, like for example, your Hajj? How about that?
Hajj also long term sekarang.
11 years if you
Yeah.
register today. Just did 11 years waiting time.
So then, I mean, when we talk about objectives, you talk about Hajj, you talk about retirement, other familiar objectives I hear is I want to invest for my children's education. This part, all the insurance agents out there will listen. No. You must buy insurance education plan because you cannot risk your children's education with investment. Because if by the time they want to go university, market drop, how? Astaga. To be frank with you, gentlemen, you know, we've managed our clients' portfolios for the past decade, more in fact. And if you're not investing and your timeline, you want to say, okay, my children want to go university in 15 years. My kids are 9 and 6. That means they're going to go university in 15 to 18 years, right? You put money into a savings education plan. It will give you 2% per annum, bro. 2.5% per annum. Game salam. You put into an ETF, HLAL now gives you estimated 8% per annum. So objectives must come hand in hand with time, right?
Yep.
And then people selalu kata, aku nak kaya, bila sekarang? So therefore, I want to invest, but I only want short term. I want to put my money, I want to put 3 years, 5 years. I need
Short term low risk.
Short term, low risk. People always, I want short term, low risk, but I want high return. Have double my money next year. Can? Low risk. You all heard that, right?
Yep.
And our scam doctor, that is exactly how you build a scam. People want short term, low risk. Can, I tell you, short term, low risk, high return.
2.5 times in 1 month. Ridiculous.
Folks, if you're listening to this and you're watching and you're saying, wow, yeah, Afiq got this investment, they kata short term, they kata low risk, they kata high return. What's the word? It starts with S, ends with cam. No such thing, and that's the thing, right? A lot of folks don't understand what they want. Why they invest, senang, aku nak kaya. But why are you investing? For what? For what? What's the objective? They don't understand. That's why it's short term. Because they don't know, they can't see what. I said, okay, I want to invest. I don't know when I want to take out the money. I don't know when. Again, so you notice I don't know when. So therefore, I want to put it aside, give it 3 years, 5 years, short term, so I can take out anytime in case I need it for something else. But is that really the way to invest? Because I say kita punya apa the life on earth is short, right? Especially orang lama ni semua dunia. Ni semua, this life is temporary. This life is, tak hidup, life is short. Bro, come on, I'm 40. I've been around for 40 years. Right? Our clients 50, 60, they've been around 60 years. Right? And if you look at the life expectancy of our some of our relatives, some are 80 plus.
Yeah.
You think about it, you want to retire at age 60, and you die at 80. That's another how many 20 to 30 years ahead, right?
Yep.
That's a
Statistics have shown that our generation life expectancy is until 85, but our CPF will run out at 70 plus.
Apa? Then
Yes.
how? The additional 10 years?
It was in the paper.
Inside the paper some more. And what we're going to do during that time? Sell tissue paper. Is it? No, so I think at the end of the day, I want our listeners today to take away one very simple thing. Understand what you want in terms of your investing. What is it for? What's the purpose? Right? If I say my investments are for bila aku dah tua, when I can no longer feed myself, my investments will feed me. Then naturally, your objective is further away. This money will give me money when I am 65. For me, it's 25 years later. Right? But you can also say, if this money, I want to send my children to university, it's maybe 10 years ahead. Then it's okay, 10 years ahead. Then this rate I set aside for the education. Can I do both together? Can. Are the investment objectives and the investing strategy similar? I tell you short answer, yes. We'll cover in another episode. But we got to understand now. So what are some of the common objectives you guys personally have?
Hajj, retirement. I've always wondered though. I do come across as in my clients who actually do aim to pay off their house within 5 to 10 years.
Possible.
Yeah. So, but I've never actually spoken to them about the investment side because they do pump in a lot of cash just to save up to do that.
Have you seen the insurance ads that say, oh, use our ILP, you can pay your house down earlier?
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I have. That's their marketing angle. Buy my ILP, bracket, pay all the high fees, all the high commission, all the high lock-in period, the long lock-in period, right? Buy my ILP so that you can pay your house faster later. You know what's the comparison they take? If you had put $1,000 a month into a savings account, after 10 years, you have nothing. But if you put $1,000 a month into my ILP, you project at 12% per annum, end of 10 years, wow, you can pay off your house. At the same time, you forget during that 10 years, you're also servicing the interest and the repayment for the mortgage. Wouldn't it be better to just take that 1,000 and pump it into your house back? Right? So many things wrong with that ad. Number one, how high you want to project? You say 12%. You can guarantee me 12%. Low risk, short term, high return. And on top of which, you are still servicing your housing loan. You're still paying. And then what you expect after 10 years, you assume you get 12%, you dump in lump sum, is it?
Then 5 years if you lapse.
5 years time, you're absolutely right. Lapse. Have you seen clients who lapse their plans and lose everything?
Yeah.
And then you say, oh, insurance lousy. No, my insurance gambling. Insurance haram. And to be frank, folks, if you're listening and you really want to down pay your house early, faster, fully pay it faster, talk to any one of my guys. They will help you run the calculations. Because it's just math at the end of the day. If you down pay a $500,000 loan by $10,000 extra every year, from 25 years, it will drop to about 17 years. We did the math. I did the math. $500,000, every year you pay extra 10K, 10K, 10K. Any financial calculator will help you. Assuming a 3.5% interest rate. cut short your repayment by berapa 7 years. Right? Apa lagi? What else can we think of that we want to invest for?
Come to think about it, other than that, what else do you want to save money for?
Nak duit je, bro.
Yeah.
And
I
that's
mean-
the thing. The underlying cause of all of this, people wanting to go into, people who buy scams, people who buy ILPs, people who think they are investing, buy random stocks and all that. Oh, Nvidia go up. Yes, buy Nvidia, buy Nvidia. Not financial advice. They just want more money. But why? Why do you think they want more money?
Quick get rich. I mean, especially for those who are actually wanting to just want money, they want to flip their money 2 times within the next year. And when we talk about it, I'm just remember a story. This guy was saying who actually falls into scams. It's not the people who are actually old, that kind of thing. It's actually those who are people with money in their bank account because they want to flip it. They see the opportunity to actually flip it by the next year.
I want
So
more.
those are the ones who actually do fall into those scams these days. And they're the young ones.
I want more. I want more. And here's the thing. Having more doesn't mean your life is better.
True.
Right? People have this idea that life is tough, hidup susah, expenses very high. I need to have more money so that I have a better life. And then the evil part of me kat belakang kata, ni semua dunia, bro. Hadith from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, those who forsake the akhirat for the dunya and those who forsake the dunya for the akhirat are not of our people. So we want balance in both. We want success in the dunya, we want success in the akhirat. And here's the thing, success takes time. Right? Success takes time. Nobody was born with $1 million. Okay, depend. Nobody depend. We can structure that. So those of you who want to have children and want to give your children $1 million when they're born, talk to us. We can do it for you. But nobody was born with instant ability to generate success. I'm not using the word money. I'm using the word success. Nobody's born with that. I've been doing this for 12 years. It took me blood, sweat, and tears to learn all the skills, to build the trust, to build the credibility, to build the brand, to attract you guys to join the team. Right? It took a lot of time. Then people today, wow, Afiq, okay, wow, but they don't see the hard work and the pain and the suffering that we had to go through over the past 10 years. So it never comes instantly. And it's the same with the investments. Right? When you look at objective, dia kata aku nak kaya. Kaya bila sekarang? No lah. Right? And from an Islamic perspective, we also understand usaha, work, effort. If we put in the effort into our career, into ourselves, better career, better person, better family man, better father, can we do the same with our money?
Inshallah.
Right? Tell the money usaha. Put your money to work rather than the chill out inside a bank account. Oh, I should trademark that. What do you think, guys? What do you think?
Yeah, correct. I totally agree with that lah. I mean, the banks only give how much? Correct?
No, bank now give you iPad.
No, if you sign up for what? New credit card.
Haram, bro.
Then sign up credit card, never pay, kena annual fee.
Semalam
Then
baru berbual.
accumulate.
Well, I think one of these days, we need to cover loans and credit cards and personal loan and your credit bureau history. So, folks, if you're listening in and you want us to do an episode on credit bureau score, as well as how all these things are affecting you, whether negatively or positively, let us know in the comments or give us a thumbs up, and we'll do an episode on credit bureau. Zul, a lot of stories.
Bureau or the debt structuring.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, we should totally do another episode on those debt consultancies.
Yep.
Right? Those debt consultancy and how horror story, the debt consultant, the guy told the person who owes a lot of money to the bank, never mind, you take extra loan so that you can become bankrupt.
Jeng, jeng, jeng.
More stories to come. But yeah, let's bring it back. I mean, one of the most important things I feel that anybody who says I want to invest is not only to understand their why, of course, I want more money, but their purpose, their objective. You want to invest, yes. For more money, yes. But to use it for what? For your children, punya education, for yourself, and for everybody watching. It's absolutely fine to say, I want the money for me. Can nothing wrong, what? Understand for what? What's the objective? Because once you understand for what, everything else will fall into place. Your time, your strategy, your instruments, which we will all help you do. And in fact, that's why we run the Halal Investor Masterclass. It's a one-day halal investing class that teaches you how to build your own bulletproof portfolio using very low-cost instruments available to the public. You don't even need us as financial advisor. We will never tell you, oh, buy my ILP. No, invest with us. No. I show you how to DIY. You don't even need us. Mana ada agent cakap yang itu? Gentlemen, any last things to bring up before we call this episode a day?
I mean, the end of the day is boils down to what's your objective of doing it. I mean, from an Islamic point of view, at the end of the day, you need to understand and know that on the day of judgment, you'll be asked, where does your source of rezeki comes from, and what do you do with it? If you
And
know
on the
your
day of
objective,
judgment, if you blame Afiq, I come and haunt you.
if you know your objective, then yes, you won't go wrong.
Absolutely right. 5 questions on the day of judgment. What you do with your youth, how you spend your youth, how you earn your money, how you spend your money. And gentlemen, we are in the education industry. What did you do with your knowledge? Hey,
Yes,
bro.
I think it's a common reason why the two of us are doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Takut dosa. To Jannah and beyond, gentlemen.
I mean,
Inshallah. And with that, we shall see you all at the next episode. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.